just looking at this Mercedes 350 SL, and couldn't help but think those rear tail lights give me the Commodore vibes. Well, g'day guys, and welcome back to Coffee and Chrome from Mile End for 2025, the first one for the year. As one of my favourite Holdens rolls in, the Sandman panel van, or a Sandman panel van. He's got a nice little motif on the side with his Sandman on the back. There's a nice big Monaro rolls in. And I think there's a little Mini coming up as well. So yes, we're back for another year of some more coffee and some more chrome. And I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Now this thing is a bit interesting, with no dead bodies in the back, we hope. There's a nice little Mustang rolls in, with a Pontiac behind. Ford, he's going to ride the bumps slowly, but still riding the bumps. As a little Honda Accord rolls in. I have seen another one, so there's another one here too, tonight as well, so we'll have a look at him too. And the little Ford Prefect, or Consul, sorry, I stand corrected, Ford Consul. There's a bit of a stiff breeze blowing tonight, and of course there's one we've seen before too, which is a HQ Premier Holden from about the 1970s. There's this beautiful Holden rolled in. 1959, followed by a Eclipse Impala. HQ GTS. Now, excuse me for not talking, because I just spied one of my favourite Toranas, the SLR 5000, and I love it. Old Ford Zephyr, followed by a Torana, another Torana, followed by a beautiful VE Valiant. She's a VIP too. Valiant rolling in, two-door. How's that, eh? Football, meat pies, kangaroos and Holden cars. There's a Sandman, another Sandman pulls into another next to another Sandman. This one here, according to the plate, is a WB. And and she's looking very orange, but it is still a Sandman, and he does have his back open as well, with room for two. Love the cool cover as well. That's cool. So we've got another GTS utility. Beautiful. With these little flat top. There's an old Kingswood wagon that rolls in. Very orange. With a white roof. How cool is that? The way the cars used to be painted with the white roofs. There's a beautiful HR Premier rolls in as well. Beautiful GTS HQ with his beautiful decked out engine. Look how clean that engine bay is. You could eat your dinner off of that. The thing is so clean. Beautiful Valiant, old school Valiant. He's got a very nice clean interior as well. But this thing is absolutely as straight as a die. Of course, another car that was made by Chrysler in Australia. And yeah, they had an interesting speedo and dash layout on these, but still very nice to see, with the little Valiant emblem. And yes folks, it is a Ford Zephyr 6-cylinder. I think they were reasonably popular. Very cool. Interesting back on that, a bit like the Anglia with the pointed rear tail lights on them there, but it is a Zephyr 6 automatic. And of course, one of my favourite, the EH Holden one here, looking a little bit patinaed, but still cool. And she's got the plush seats and the bucket seats. So yeah, and I don't know if you can see the little Holden emblem in the middle of the floor as well, on the rubber mats that they used to put in there, or rubber flooring. This one's an automatic, but I still love one of these. I still like those gauges on them, and actually I've got one, but I haven't got a nice Chrysler Valiant Regal in this bronzy colour car. I forget what they called it. It was, yeah, almost like desert or something like that. Forgive me for not knowing the colour correctly, but you can always look it up. But I just think that looks so nice. And he has his window down so we can have a look at the gauges that they had in the Valiant Regal. The steering wheel, but that thing is very nice indeed. And it says on there 4 litre. See, she's a 4 litre Chrysler Valiant, made by Chrysler. As an AP6 comes in, AP6 being the second Valiant that Chrysler Australia made. Australian production, as AP stands for. So these were the ones that were fully made in Australia, but still had the slant 6 in them. And a Charger, of course. A Charger. Now look at this. Talk about a beautiful Holden special. FE or FC? FC, beautiful FC Holden Special. How gorgeous is that? I better get out of the way because I think he wants to park where I was standing. So as you can see, another good roll up here, and of course being summertime and a bit lighter, everybody's out and about, and still some more rolling in too. As we're walking through, we'll take a look at this nice red Tirana. Always like those. And next park next to it is a Chrysler VIP. And what did I see? Just a Plymouth. We'll have to check that out after as well. And the HK that we saw at Holden Day without the quarter light. He's got the quarter light delete. As this big Pontiac comes in, and the passenger, who we might say hello to. Another Valiant, two-door. 64 Corvette behind. And here we have a VE VIP Chrysler Valiant made by Chrysler Australia. And he's got a bit of a nice pearly thing going on around his steering wheel with a black and white theme on it. But yeah, it's a VIP as it says. But yeah, quite like that. That's very, very cool indeed. So there's a bit of a collection over here going. We've got an FJ that we saw at Holden Day, and then we've got some Volkswagens over here as well. A few Volkswagens. There's a big GMC that goes past with his Indian on the back. And here's something I haven't seen before. A Cadillac Brougham Fleetwood. And yeah, of course it's got the same little Brougham badge like the Holdens had on theirs, but this thing is very beautiful and very big. Absolutely beautiful. Got a little bit of fading here and there, but yeah, the more I look around I can certainly see a touch of the General Motors or Holden in it as well. So but this thing, and it's still rocking the left-hand drive as well with leather seats. An old 1930s I think Cadillac, complete with travelling trunk, beautiful big wheels with little Cadillac things on it, and he's even got the violin case in the back. Probably something that the Chicago people used to have, or the gangsters. There's his little dashboard. There's a spare wheel with a key lock on it as well. And I think you can see he's got the old school wire for spark plug leads on there. But this thing is absolutely big and gorgeous. How's that? And we've got some more GTS, GTR Tirana, HK Premier, EH Holden, and another EH, and then down here we've got two Humpies. So we've got two FJs, one yellow and one white. A little bit lower to the normal Humpy, but still very cool to see. Very cool to see. I don't know. they sort of do look cool when they're lowered, don't they? Nice old. Well, coffee and cream certainly does not disappoint. And of course the Riley Club is here again. And I just noticed on this Tourer Riley, it's got a little place there to keep your spare spark plugs under the hood. How's that? Something you don't get on modern cars. But yeah, so you get your little spark plug holder as well, so you can keep your spares in there. And there's his nice little wood dash. And he's got fire, missiles and eject. I don't know if I should ask questions about that or not. And there's these little nice clock faces in the front. But yeah, that thing is very, very cool. An old Riley. And this is a 1950 RMB 2.5 litre. This one here, a bit of a sedan, and he's got all the wood around the surrounds and a beautiful polished dash on that. Absolutely. Just come to a bit of a Corvette section, and there's this beautiful green one here, 1970s I think. But yeah, I know a bloke that might like this, or a fellow YouTuber that might like the green on this. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I might snap a few photos and send them to him. But that green really is nice. And he has even his little window open so we can have a bit of a snooze inside. So that's what it looks like when you're sitting in a Corvette, apparently, next to a Kingswood SL and a very big Mustang with his little pony and a nice gauges on him as well. And over this side we've got a VB common door, and then we've got a couple of Chargers. I'm not sure which one it is, whether it's a CL or a CM, but it's one of the last. Seen that Charger before, I think, with his little charger down the side. Nice couple of old Fords. And to finish off the line, well, we've got the big Lincoln Continental as I move out the way. And a nice Holden as well. There's a nice LH Toronto rolls in. Very blue. Nice EH wagon. Got a set of mags on him. It's going to come almost up to me, which is very cool, in a midnight bluey colour. So of course we've got another Holden EK, Chevrolet, and in between these two Buick and that, there's a Datsun Bluebird. The old Datsun Bluebird, hey? He'll probably be at JDM Day, I would imagine. Now here's something a bit rare, an Austin. And I don't think I've ever seen one of these here before. I've seen the English pages on Facebook and all that. The same type of Austin. But yeah, and it's got a wraparound rear bumper as well. It's an Austin freeway if I go down. But yeah, very much surprised to see that. And got a little badge in the middle, so they could have been actually made here, I'm not too sure, but somebody might know. Bit of a barn find, I reckon. And he's got a freeway badge. I was looking around this Austin and I think I found where you put the petrol in. Of course, if I see a HR, I'm your man. I'm right there. Same with VH Commodores. This one's an X2 again. And yeah, I'm not sure whether he might have been at Holden Day, I can't remember, but it's an automatic one there with the plush interior, but this thing is beautiful as well. If I haven't seen it before, I'm probably filming the same thing over again, but never mind. I just love. And over here we've got some more HRs. So we've got a HR Premier, HR Special, HR Special Wagon behind the bush, another HR Wagon, and I think that's a HR Utility. Very interesting Corvette, Chevrolet Corvette. And it's got a very nice black interior in this, but he's actually got his bonnet open. Yes, and the engine is in the back. So there's his Corvette engine with the little fan and that, so it's an air-cooled engine by the looks of it. So yeah, got that beautiful blue one. Of course, the little Triumph that's always here. Premier, GTS. We'll ignore that Toyota Corolla. And here we have a nice Firebird. How nice is that Firebird? That is gorgeous. From 1968, I think. But that thing is very, very good. And what I was saying before about the Cadillac Brougham, well, here's a Holden Brougham, and yeah, you can certainly see the similarity. Very nice Austin Healey, and he's got a fair bit of room in the front there, quite surprising, because he's got modified seats, I think, but nice dash with some very nice clock faces in there, as you can see. Rocking a new school radio. But yeah, the old Austin Healey, eh? The sports machine of the day. A little car from 1960, and yeah, it's actually called a combi wagon. Alexander TS. Very small. There's this big Trans Am fires up next to me, if you can still hear me. So while he's fired up, we'll watch him depart. Just waiting for a VJ Valiant to go past. Thunder coming out of the two nice cars here, Tirana and a Valiant. Love the blue on this. This is absolutely gorgeous. With his B&M shifter. Nice fakey woody dash green, wood dash green. Bit of a rare sight. Morris Minor Traveller. with the wooden wagon part. How nice is that? Very nice. Minor 1000 it says. Big old Buick Special from 1956 it says. Absolutely massive, this thing. You certainly got some room inside there, that's for sure. But this thing is beautiful. And there's its little special bag. Look, it's twins. WBU. Having a bit of a look at this Humber Super Hawk, and I love this. This thing is beautiful. I think I've seen him once before, but not stationary. And just interested in the dash on that. Very cool, with some nice clock faces again. But yeah, this thing is very, very nice indeed. Nice to see some of the cars that we saw at All Holden Day, including this VC HDT Commodore. Beautiful. One of the early model Commodores. And special editions with Peter Brock's name on it, of course, the Australian racing car champion, or touring car champion, as it says on there. Of course, one of my favourite Chargers, the VH, Valiant Charger. 265 Hemi, made at Chrysler Australia. Very bit of an old school Ford Thunderbird, complete with spare tyre on the back. But yeah, looks very, very nice. Something that you don't see every day, an Isuzu Ballet 1500. Made by Isuzu Motors in Japan. Little clock face was in, right? It says Cadillac. Just looking at this Mercedes 350 SL, and couldn't help but think those rear tail lights give me the Commodore vibes. Big Ford Deluxe, beautiful, super deluxe actually. But yeah, talk about the Holden humpies. This thing's a bit of a humpy as well. Who doesn't love a green Tirana? Some of the participants are starting to go home, so it must be getting that time of the night. So yes, as a few start to roll out, I'll say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for liking the videos, and hope we get to bring a lot more in the future of these wonderful events. So from down here at Mile End, from Coffee and Chrome, it's cheers from cars and stuff, and until the next video, we'll turn the volume down for this SS. Certainly felt the vibrations of that. Very nice HQ GTS Monaro from the 70s, rocking the standard rims as well. Looks very honest and hasn't been mucked around with it. He is missing the little protector strip on the side, but that thing is beautiful. GTS Trimatic V8 it says. But yeah, a bit of a darky olivey green, metallic-y sort of going on there, but very shiny and very original, nice looking. And of course it's got the Monaro